Hey, welcome to Project Beats. My name is Joven. This is episode 2 of the Drum Studio Tour series, where I try to connect with local drummers and take a look at how they built their rooms, also nerd out on some of their gear. Today we have a special guest. His name is Jaron. This was shot before he went on tour in Taiwan, although unfortunately I only had the time to edit the video out. This week is the last leg of their tour, but we're gonna take a look at his awesome drum studio. Just a little side note, I apologize in advance if the editing is a bit messy. I'm still trying to figure things out, so sorry if I talk over too much. But anyway, thanks for checking this video out, but without further ado, let's go ahead and check his studio.
I'm Jaron. I'm a local drummer, session player. This is my studio. I call it studio because it's Teo Jaron.
Okay.
So I call it studio. So I mostly do my recordings here. I teach here as well.
Right.
This is like my shedding place. I play for artists and I have a band and we do all kinds of stuff.
Which group are you gonna go on tour? Is it?
Right now, okay, I can say it right now because
sure.
by the time you really see, I'll be.
Oh yeah.
I'm touring with A-Mei. She's she's Taiwanese. She's like the queen of metal pop.
Nice.
Go there for like 7 weeks.
Right.
12 shows.
7
weeks. Be a blast.
For those who don't know, Jaron is endorsed by Sonor drums,
Agno drumsticks,
and Bear Dynamic mics.
and headphones.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and
okay.
headphones.
All right. Can you please show us around?
From here, this is a AQ2 Sonor Bob kit.
Nice.
This is a 13 by, I believe, 13. This is a 16. They are all maple, I think. This snare is one of my favorite as a side snare. This is the Brandy Grab.
Brandy Grab. Brass?
The Brandy Grab brass, yeah.
Brass, nice.
But it's not very thick, but it's quite heavy. It's 1mm, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. The built-in dampener
Definitely, yeah.
in that is quite good.
Nice.
I switched out the snare wires to the canopers once.
Oh, okay.
Because I really like the canopers, the dry sound.
Right.
If I'm using it as a side, it definitely will be a high one.
High, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Like popcorn kind of thing.
Right.
And because most of the shows I'm doing are like bigger concerts, bigger venues, so this kind of help to project because it's brass.
Yeah.
Yeah, metal snares are awesome. This is my favorite. This is custom made Craig Lawrenson from Australia.
Australia. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So
okay.
this guy is a genius. Like,
Right.
I will tell him like, I want the shimmer to be this way.
Nice.
I want the bell to be this way. Like I want a dark sound, and I want like up Blakey, Brian Blake kind of sound, and everything is all in this right.
Wow.
It's pretty amazing.
Nice.
22 inch,
22 inch.
but
Okay.
it's like 22 point something. It's a bit bigger than 22 inch.
Okay.
But it's a very nice sound, man.
Nice.
I'm not sure if you can hear it.
And I imagine it's a nice crash.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you want to hear it.
Nice.
It's a great jazz
Nice.
sound. Moving here. Okay,
Yeah,
so this is
okay.
like my main workstation. This is a SQ2 Beechwood, but they're all like different shells because SQ2 is like purely custom in terms of like the type of shell you want,
Right.
the design down to the
Hardware,
hook, down to
everything,
the
right?
lock.
Yeah.
So this is what I custom for myself. The funny story is when I was like 21 years old, I think. I went on Sonor, the SQ2 configurator,
Yeah.
so like you can practically make a kit, right?
Right.
And then after I made this, I went on. I saw at the site, like I saw the cost, and it was like 18K Sing dollars.
SG? Whoa.
I'm like, I'll never be able to afford this. And then many years later, I joined Sonor. Then it's pretty amazing, man.
Nice.
Like I got this.
Nice. Sweet.
Immediately I knew I had to get this kit. Obviously, this is from the AQ2 kit.
Yeah.
It's a 10 by 8, I think. I don't have an 8-inch right now, so this is like my toe setup.
Okay.
So this is a 10. This is the SQ2 tom. So this 10 by 7.
Okay.
All right, and this is 12 by 8. This is 16 by 16. The cake is a 22 inch by 18. The finish is American walnut and then black hardware,
Gold
gold logo.
Nice.
I have an 18-inch as well, but it's in another studio. That is also
Okay.
18 by 18. This snare is like one of my prized possession. The story behind this is, because my background is like funk and R&B, and naturally Earth, Wind & Fire is one of my biggest influence. And I saw him live in Java Jazz, and he was playing with I can't remember his name, some smooth jazz artist, and his snare sounded great. So I was like, okay, I want to buy that snare. So I went to find, discontinued, and then I saw on eBay. So this snare was used by Sonny and Marie in a clinic somewhere in the States. So that guy put it up for auction after a very long time. He had a Remo skin on it. He was like, thanks for having me, Sonny and Marie.
Okay,
yeah.
signed head, nice.
Yeah, so this is Sonny and Marie Beechwood die-cast hoops. This is a Yamaha snare. This is the only Yamaha snare I have.
Can you talk to us about the mic, your mic setup or recording setup?
Okay, let me start with overheads.
Sure.
So these are not Bayer, but these are the Sennheisers that a friend of mine loaded to me.
Okay.
So a pair of MK4, bigger diaphragm, captures a bigger sound.
Right.
More air, which I kind of like. If I don't use this, then the Bayer dynamic mics that I have for overheads are either the ribbon mic.
Oh yeah, nice. This is nice.
This is cardioid.
Cardioid, cool.
Yeah, this is cardioid. So it's quite direct. This is M160, sorry.
M160.
I like this for like the more old school sound, the Anderson Park sound, that muted toms thing.
Right,
Yeah, I think this is great because it's dark. If not, I have M930. So this one is pretty nice as well. It's quite direct as well.
Right.
And it has a very nice like highs to it that it works for pop.
Yeah.
I feel. Hi-hat mic.
Hi-hat.
So I don't usually use this, but I find for this room it works. This is actually I use it for a snare mic. This is the M2. So this one they usually use it for snare top or snare bottom.
Oh, okay.
But I
also works for
I use it for hi-hat because I don't really use like dynamic mics for hi-hat. But I didn't want the bleed to be
this
overbearing.
is dynamic?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep, dynamic.
What?
Yeah, it's weird, right? Because people usually use like condenser mics.
Yeah, it looks like I thought it's condenser.
but it's a dynamic mic.
Nice.
So I like that it's not so it's a lot more direct. So my snare don't really bleed in too much. Yeah. Tom mics are all, let me see. This is the TG50, TGD58C.
TGD50, okay.
Yeah, I like this because there are two versions of this. One is like a gooseneck thing where it goes straight. It only goes up and down. But this one has that turn thing.
Okay, cool,
which I
cool.
quite like it. So I can point like to the center. This one is different. This is the M88.
Okay.
So this is the one that Phil Collins used to sing.
Oh, is it? Nice.
Yeah, so the M88 it has a lot of lows. I don't find it troublesome to bump the highs if I need to.
Okay, nice.
But I think for that thumpy low sound, this is perfect. Okay, I have three mics. So one is a kick-in boundary mic.
Yeah, okay.
Can search it up. And then I have another one that is a kick-out mic.
Okay.
And then I have a sub-kick. So the sub-kick is the Solomon
Oh
mic.
yeah, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Go in there. Right. Out mic. Okay, got it.
I love the sub kick. I think like
Solomon.
Yeah, the Solomon. Yeah, it's just enough oomph to the kick sound. This is the TGI51, the new one from Bayer. I like it because it has more a slightly open sound than this one.
Okay, got it.
So then I'm using another one for the snare bottom. Yep.
Snare bottom.
Which is this. Yep. Pedals. I actually just got these. I was using a Tama Power Glide.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean I'm never a double pedal kind of guy. But because the tour for the tour I needed to practice double pedal. People who know me like I like heavy weight pedals.
Okay, got it.
So my tensions are like uber high.
Wow, that's way far back.
I couldn't pull this back. I wanted to, but it's hitting my leg.
Oh yeah, okay, got it.
So I had to compromise with this. And so what I do is, because this naturally sounds a bit lighter than this, right? So I play my dial pedal here instead of here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So mine is all the way here. So I get the power. It's a lot harder to play, but I love it.
Nice.
Yeah, this is the Pearl Eliminator red line. I love minors for like recordings, because they kind of like show their presence and get away really fast.
Okay.
It's very nice for engineers, I feel. But this is not like my usual setup, but this is like something like what I'm gonna use for the tour.
Okay.
So this is like Bison 16-inch Dark Crash. This is like, I think, my brightest one. This is the 18-inch
Extra thin jazz.
Bisons, yeah, extra thin jazz
Yeah,
crash.
The same one. That's very nice.
Yeah, it's nice shimmer. This ride is a 22-inch extra dry medium ride. This is signed by Chris Coleman.
Oh.
It's like circle, circle.
Nice
Looks
CRC.
like something else.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Is this the same?
This is the same one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this is extra dry thin crash, 18-inch.
Okay.
This one is actually two cymbals. So let me just
okay.
check it out.
The stack.
So the top one is obviously like the 20-inch extra thin hammered crash. The bottom is the vintage trash crash.
Ah, yeah.
16-inch.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
So yes, that trashy. I like it just because it doesn't sound as harsh as China.
Yeah.
And it gets away really
Right.
quickly. This is one of my favorite actually. This is the Bison's 20-inch vintage crash.
Ooh.
And then this is obviously from the percussion instrument Kabasa. That's reverts.
Nice. Right.
Yeah. So everything goes into this small interface that I have. It's a Roland Studio Capture. Honestly, I've thought about getting a bigger rig, but I find like with the technology, with post-production, as long as the signal is clean,
Yeah.
I feel like post-production wise, anything can be done.
Right.
So
right.
I mean, I have a lot of friends that kind of advise like, don't think you need to get a bigger rig. So for now, this works.
Yeah.
It's a 12 channel. I have 12 channels here.
Nice. That's very small for a 12 channel.
Yeah,
actually.
it's really portable.
Nice.
I love it. Signal is clean.
Right.
Yeah, I like it.
Cool.
Nah, I don't really call this a collection. Maybe I'll start with this. So this is the AQ2, the AQ2 12-inch snare.
Okay.
Yep. This is steel, if I'm not wrong.
Nice.
Sounds really like a popcorn snare. This one is like my 1967 or 1969 vintage snare. This is steel as well. It has like all the old school. So these are the old school lugs. The snare dampeners are like it's this trigger right here.
Right.
And then this is a parallel snare wire. So basically, if I adjust this one and these two, they kind of go together instead of like one side.
Yeah.
So it's really old school.
Nice.
The system, if you can see it, they are all like really old school, like old system.
Yeah.
That's the dampener.
Dampener up there. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a kangaroo head, just because this snare is vintage. Hence, I wanted a vintage sound
Yeah,
from the
goes with it,
snare.
yeah.
And this kangaroo skin head works very nicely. Enough highs, dry and warm. Okay, down to this one. This one is one of the first few that I bought as an artist, as a solo artist. Nice. So this is the obviously the artist, the artist series. This is maple, 14 by 5.
14 by 5.
But it's Scandinavian birch finish.
Cool.
Gold hardwares. This has the claw lugs.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Top and bottom. It's a bit scary to play because of the claws, but I find it quite challenging and quite fun to like practice my
Accuracy.
my aiming. Yeah, my accuracy. It has the standard issue sonor throw off that I really like.
Nice.
Because the release is just here. I don't really have to like plug it out.
Right.
Yep, so
oh, yeah.
I can
Okay. If
literally
you
do
change,
this.
if you need to change.
If I want to change, it's just right there.
Nice.
This one. I have this for a few years already, and this is discontinued. It's the Danny Carey bronze 1mm signature snare. This is 14 by 8. Yeah.
14 by 8, wow.
Die cast hoop. I changed it. It was a triple flange, I think.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah,
I changed
yeah.
it to die cast for both. It has the old school, like the previous sonar throw off.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Discontinued already. I got this in Thailand.
Oh.
Because it was discontinued, so I actually asked my wife to travel to like this foresty area. She told me like the shop is in some forest, and I told her like if there's any place that has the snare, it could be this because it's like discontinued. So thank God she found it.
Wow.
Yeah. This one is like my main snare right now. It's my signature snare.
Nice.
So this is a sandblasted cast bronze, 3mm, die cast hoop. I use the sonar throw off, and then the snare wires are. Let me just take this out. The snare wires are the Canopus snares. Snare wire.
Nice.
Same for all of them actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah, I really like the snare wires. And it's really heavy, like super duper heavy.
Can you tell us what kind of property your studio is set up?
Industrial area. It's pretty cool that I'm here because this whole unit is like music related. So like there are 3 rooms, originally 4 rooms, but now we have 3 rooms. One is like a bass loft.
Okay.
So bass loft, Brendan repairs the double bass and electric bass and everything. Then here's my room. Then the other room is Coben drums.
Coben drums,
Benjamin
okay.
Tia, yeah.
Nice.
So custom drums, repairs, P-Works is all Ben Tia. And then right outside my room is a workshop. So like band repairs or build drums there.
Do you have any idea of dimensions of this drum room?
Or this room? Oh, no idea, man. I know for a fact that I want it to be bigger.
Yeah.
But I don't know the dimensions.
Okay. We can see you did some sound treatment in the room, right?
Yep.
You have this panels right here. You DIY'd all of this?
Yeah, so
nice.
Ben Tia and I we DIY the whole room actually. The whole room was I think before us was a office use kind of thing.
Right.
And then basically I hated the looks. So I painted like the ceiling black, the walls black, and then we bought this cheap wood thing and we basically mount it on the walls. And then we DIY this. I think this is a 80 kg rock wool.
Oh, nice.
If I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
And then the cloth, we bought the cloth. Ben is already very well equipped with like woodwork. So this is like woodwork, wood frame that he did. So we kind of overkill a little bit, and it kind of worked.
Yeah. Sounds actually good in here.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 panels.
8 panels. And
they're all really long. Outside, I think it doesn't really matter.
Right.
It's more for like the room treatment.
Yeah. Okay.
Because every industrial area, like the problem is the ventilation part. So like the sound will always travel out.
Okay.
Regardless, unless we like block it out, which costs a lot. Doesn't really make sense.
Right.
So the benefit is that we are in the industrial area, so no one complains.
You had this studio for how long now?
This is my second year. I set this up right at the lockdown, the first lockdown.
Yeah, okay. You mentioned this before, but how do you use your sound space? Like, what do you, all the things, recording, teaching?
Yeah, I mean, mainly recording, mainly practicing actually. Recordings, I think is quite a good idea for me, like to set it up here because I don't have to rent a studio.
Nice.
And I save costs on that. Plus, I'm very comfortable with my own kit.
Right.
So I don't have to bring my kit over. And then anything is remote, so we Zoom with the engineer, Zoom with the producer.
Right.
And that's okay. You do this again, and it's so easy.
Nice.
Yeah, teaching. I mean, I have some students. I don't really teach much because I don't have the time.
Yeah.
But if I do, then my students will be here, and I'll be there.
The small kid. Yeah. So for you personally, would you say it is worth it for the amount that you spend and all that to have this space?
I think as a drummer, yes. As a professional musician also, I think yes. But we have to kind of take it to another step. Like, am I financially stable to secure this place?
Right.
Because honestly, if I don't do what I do, then I wouldn't have the finance capability to hold this area.
Yeah.
So for now, I think it's okay.
Right.
But who knows? Maybe 10 years time or like 5 years time when I'm poor again, then I have to let go of this place.
Knock on wood.
I hope not. I hope not.
Would you be able to tell us like roughly how much you spend like
To build this place?
Yeah, to build up the place.
I think like renovation and like DIY stuff, it only cost me about 1.3 to 1.4.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty good, I think.
Which is okay.
Yeah.
I mean, these are all very accessible things you can find online.
Right.
I mean, the mats, the carpets are all like IKEA carpets.
IKEA is it? Oh.
Yeah. You know, the materials are not really
not
expensive
yeah.
also. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and doing it yourself, like you say, you save a lot, I would think. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But like then there comes the risk of like mistakes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So you gotta kind of do your research a little bit. I mean, I honestly didn't do much. My friend Ben there did most of the work. I only told him maybe here, maybe here, maybe here, you know, that kind of thing. So he is like the main man for this.
Yeah. Nice to have a friend like that.
Yeah, I mean, nice to have a builder friend. Like he's so good
of
at building stuff.
But before this, can you tell us what your setup was like before you had this space?
Okay, no one will believe me, but people who know me will know I had a sauna kit in my room, like back in my house, and it's a 20-inch kick with a 10, 12, 14, 16 toms, and I had a full setup. Without mics, of course, but a full setup in my bedroom.
Is it a condo space?
No,
or
it's a HDB flat.
HDB flat.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
That's very brave. Huh?
yep. And the lucky thing for me is like my house is at the corner, so
Okay.
behind me is a walkway, so there's nothing there. I don't really get complaints. Surprisingly, the neighbor downstairs didn't complain as well. My parents were working.
You didn't do any setup to the room or what?
Nothing.
Wow.
Not even to my room.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even treat my room. Obviously, I put like munjals and all. The snare, I put a small towel, not even complete, like just like half.
Right.
Bass drum as per normal.
Wow. Just carpet, that's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And not even, the carpet is not even as thick as this
Wow.
this IKEA one. So I was really surprised that I didn't get any complaints. But COVID happened. And then people were working from home.
Yeah, okay.
And I didn't even have the kit anymore. Yeah, like I sold it to Tone House. And so the kit,
that's
so
the
the
one.
kit at Tone House is.
I played that
mine.
before, nice.
Yeah. So the S Classic Birch, that was mine.
Nice.
So I sold it to him, and I got this one, the AQ2.
The small one, yeah.
And I got complained, which is the weirdest thing for me, because it's a smaller kit, it's softer, but I got a complaint.
Oh, I
like
guess
during lockdown.
Yeah, the difference was everybody was working
Everyone
from
working
home.
from home, yeah.
You got any tips for guys that's thinking about
Setting up this?
Yeah, setting up their own.
I mean, if you're doing professionally or you have the money to do it, I would say find the industrial area.
Industrial area is your recommended spot, yeah.
Yeah, because it makes the most sense. Like no one will complain. You do your thing, and you can record at 2 a.m. and no one cares.
Nice. Okay, I think that's all the questions I have for today. Thank you so much, bro,
Thanks for having me.
Showing us around.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, you can find links to his Instagram and YouTube channel.
YouTube channel, the YouTube channel.
I'll link it down below
Alright,
so you can
awesome.
follow Jaron.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.